What is up, guys? Chris here, Bear Market Mining. Welcome back to the channel. So you've read the title, you've got it right. We bought another S21 XP, a Bitcoin miner in a bear market. So today we're gonna get this thing purchased, get it up and running, and crunch some numbers. And I want you to help me decide, did I make a mistake here, or was this a solid investment for the future? Without further ado, let's get straight into it. All right, so let's get this show on the road. So today we're buying this miner from OneMiners. Now, if you've seen my previous videos, we have bought a couple of miners from OneMiners before, purely because it's easy to get set up and the hosting rates are just, they can't be beaten from what I've seen for single purchase miners. So I'll leave all these links down below from where you can buy it, but you can have a bit of a look yourself and do a bit of research on OneMiners and see what you think. I've been really happy with all of my hosted miners so far to date, and I'm sure that this one will do the same as well. So we're going to be hosting. Now, like I said, you get some really, really good rates here. I've currently got one of my miners hosted in Nigeria at under 5 cents per kilowatt hour. So this is going to be the most important thing to keep you profitable and keep you online, and mining and making as much money as possible. So very easy to get set up. All you're going to do is first click sign in and make yourself an account. Now, once you've got your account set up, it'll take you into this page here. This is your dashboard, right? So this is where you'll be able to see all of the information of your miners, your hosted miners, all that sort of stuff, how much they're making, how much they're earning, but we'll go through all of that a little bit later. For now, we want to buy this miner. So we'll click on the buy miner tab, and I already know what I'm getting because I've already got one of these running online. It's a Bitmain Antminer S21 XP. So we can see it right here. This is a 270 terahash Bitcoin miner, one of, if not the most efficient in its class, and the price is really, really good. When I got my other one about a year ago now, it was, I think, at least 60% more expensive than this, about $5,000 US. So a very, very good buy at the moment. And look, I'm doing this for the long term, right? So I'm trying to be online mining Bitcoin and stacking as long as possible. So process is very, very simple. You're going to click add to cart. You'll see up here, this is highlighted, and then you're going to go to your cart. Click check out, and we'll have a few more details which we'll go through right now. Give you as much information as possible, just so you know what you'd be looking at if you wanted to go through this process yourself. As we can see here, we've got a bunch of different options. You can get it hosted, you can get it shipped, or you can go for a personal pickup. If you're in Prague, of course, I am not. I'm a long way away here in Australia. The shipping is not worth it for me because my electric rate can't even come close to what OneMiners is offering. So we're getting it hosted. Right, so I know that right now there's a promotion on the USA hosting facility. So you'll see in the end here, this end price will be cheaper if you host in the USA at this location, but the electricity rate is a little bit higher. So you'll have to do all your own maths on that and figure out exactly what you want to do. So down the bottom here, we've got all of our billing information, which I will fill out. You won't be able to see any of that sort of stuff. But we'll be using a crypto payment, right? So you also have the options of Bitcoin and Litecoin, or you can use a OneMiners balance or pay in person, like we said, if we're in Prague. So unfortunately, the Nigeria 1 facility is full, so we will be going for the Nigeria 2 facility. Now, if you wanted more information on this, again, you can go back to that main page under hosting, and it will show you all about the facility so you can see exactly where your miners will be hosted. So we'll be using a crypto payment, like we said, and you've got a couple of different options down here. You can include the tax and the VAT import duty optimization. Now, that's going to make your fees a little bit less, so I would recommend doing that if you're looking at grabbing one of these. You can also pay in installments, so you have to pay monthly, but if you, for instance, wanted to buy one of these and have the funds that you make from the miner help pay your installments, that's a good way to do it as well. So as we can see,
bunch of different fees are applied here for our tax and VAT. If we unclick that, we have to pay the full amount. So why would you not just click that right there? And you can see underneath here all of the different services that are involved and added into that fee. So one of the great ones here is the 7 years of tech support, which is really, really nice. So you know that it's going to be going. You're getting a 7-year extended warranty on your miner as well. So that's really, really good. You can read through all of this sort of stuff yourself and figure out whether it's something you want to do. But I have already made my mind up on this, so that's exactly what we will be doing. So once you've had a read through all this, decided on your facilities and all that sort of stuff, entered all of your billing information in, you can come down here. You can also use my coupon code, which I'll link down below. There is a limit, a lower limit on how much you have to spend to get that sort of discount, but put it in anyway, see what you get. You might be able to save some money, so that'll definitely help you out. Once you've checked everything off, you've decided what payment method you're using. Now, bank transfer payment, personally, I wouldn't recommend because you'll be sending to a bank in a different country most likely. And in the past, I've done this. It's more difficult than you think it is, whereas the crypto payments just go straight through. So that's what I'm doing right here. You're going to come down below. You're going to click by completing this purchase. You're agreeing to the terms and conditions. Now, make sure you read those terms and conditions first. Don't just go into this blindly. Make sure you've read all those before you click confirm. Just like that, we're going to click confirm order. It's going to tell us that we have to enter in our real name and all that sort of stuff. So let me do that very quickly and we'll take you to the very next step. So now that all those details are entered in, you can't see them. Obviously, I'm going to click confirm order. It's going to process the payment. This will take a little bit and then it'll take you on to the payment details. So now it has taken us over to Changelly Pay. This is a crypto payment platform. I've used this a bunch of times before on different platforms. So you're going to click in your desired crypto payment, which method you'll be using. I'm going to blur all of this out. And then we're going to go ahead and check out this miner in a few days once it's online and show you exactly what it looks like once it's been set up.
All right, it has been a few weeks now since we purchased that S21 XP and it is up and running. As you can see right here, we are in our orders page in the OneMiners hosting dashboard. So because I've paid for that priority posting and shipping, it only took about 4 days for that to get set up at the Nigeria facility. So really, really fast. We purchased it on the 20th and it says the warranty ends here on the 24th. So about 4 or even 5 days max it took to get set up, and it's been up and running ever since. And one of the really good things I like about working with OneMiners here is that the warranty till 2033, right? So it's a 7-year warranty that we're talking about on this miner as well. So look, after you pay the priority purchasing and all that sort of setup fees, they do work out a little bit more expensive than your initial quoted price. But, you know, this is Bitcoin mining. This is something I'm happy to spend money on. So we'll see how it works up. So let's jump into some of the dashboard and I'll show you around the OneMiners dashboard a little bit if you were to look at to get into hosting something like this, so you can sort of see what exactly is going on here. Checking out the very main page here, we're on the dashboard now. This is where you're going to find all your sort of information. It's going to give you an overview of your whole portfolio, right? So if you've got more than one miner, all of that will sort of appear in here, and then we can break it down into individual miners. So one of the really cool things I like about this sort of layout is it shows you all the important stuff, right? It shows you our 24-hour earnings. It shows you our 30-day earnings. It also shows us our current hash rate and projected earnings down here. So as you can see, we've got 540 terahash a second now that we've got that second S21 XP. 2 at 270 equals, do the math, you can do it, 540 terahash. It also shows us down here, we've got our lifetime total. So this is basically from that one S21 XP that we bought over a year ago now and has been running ever since. So $5,100. This thing's already paid itself off that first S21 XP, hence why we've got the second one up and running now. So over the last 24 hours, $16.42. These are the projected earnings, so it's about half that, right? So you get the gist. It's showing us our wallet balance down here and our energy balance in USDT, which I'll get into in a second. Looking here specifically at our S21 XP number 2, you can see right up the top here, showing us more important information, our real-time hash rate. For some reason, just jumped from 280 down to 220, but we can see our average total hash rate right on that 270, which is what we want, and our last week's average hash rate. These numbers do jump around. I think they auto refresh about every 30 seconds or so. Which is good because I like up-to-date numbers. I'm a numbers guy, as you guys know, so I love looking at all this sort of stuff, right? So yesterday's earnings that we made from this machine, $8.30. Now, it is using 3.64 kilowatts, or about 3,600 watts, so a fair bit of power, these things. Because we've got that really good electricity rate, that hosted rate of 5.2 cents here at the Nigeria number 2 facility, you can see our fees only work out to about $4.60. So even still, with Bitcoin at half the price right now, we're basically a 2-to-1, revenue to profit range, right? So we earn about $8, we pay about half of that in electricity. And those, let me tell you, are really good ratios, especially in a bear market, right, which we are right now. It also shows us our monthly fees down here, power, monthly power, all that sort of stuff, and of course which pool we are connected to currently, our accepted and rejected rate, which is always important. And one of the things also I love looking at, the temperatures, right? So it's showing us the hash rate on each board, and it's showing us our temp 1 and temp 2, which is our intake and exhaust temperatures. So the temp 1 reading is reading at the front, where it's pulling all that air through. Temp 2 is reading on the way out. So you get a really good idea of how warm or how cool these miners are staying. And fortunately also, all of our fans at 100%. There's no point running these at anything less than 100%. You want to keep them as cool as possible. And looking at these temps right here, really happy with how this is all working out so far. So it's been online for about 25 days or so now, but with that 7-year warranty, I'm very confident that this thing will work out to be a good investment in the future. Maybe not today because we're still in the red. Obviously, we've just paid a chunk of money to get this, but give it a year and a half, give it a couple of years, let it ROI itself, and then let's see where the price of Bitcoin is at that point. Now, one of the things I really like about this OneMiners platform right here is the energy and fees wallet, right? So you can see up here, we haven't done a withdrawal for about a month, so we've got about $330 worth of Bitcoin sitting in here. Now, there's a couple of different ways you can pay for this. You can do a deposit. You can deposit USDT into this wallet if you wanted to claim all of the Bitcoin. But what makes this really easy is it has this energy and fees wallet down right here. So you can read the auto energy on the side. It says if your energy wallet balance goes negative, mined coins will automatically convert to USDT to cover the energy fees, right? So it's basically just paying your energy fees with the Bitcoin that we're mining. So I can show an example of it right here, the exchange rate. So you see every 3 or 4 days, it's taking out 30 USDT and converting that. Well, converting the Bitcoin to 30 USDT, right? To cover 3 days for 2 miners each. So it's about $4 a day or so, something like that. So I don't have to do anything with this, right? Like this is just set and forget. Whenever I want to do my withdrawals, I simply click on withdrawal, can withdraw the Bitcoin out, put it into my cold storage wallet, and it's safe as houses. And in the meantime, I'm just covering the energy fees with this auto energy wallet right here. So really simple. So that is going to wrap it up there, guys. Really happy with getting my second S21 XP up. Now half a petahash of Bitcoin hash power we've got right now, just mining away. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Is this something you would look at doing, or is this going to be something that you're going to hold off and see where prices keep going? Thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.